Hello and welcome to How to Build a Flash Website. Today we're going to go through the basic requirement in building a Flash website, drawing in Flash. To draw in Flash, you use the brush tool, the pen tool, shape tool, line tool, and the pencil tool. And then you can convert them later into symbols as graphics, movie clips, and buttons. To start with, let's create a new file. So here is the pen tool. The pen tool enables you to draw by points like so. And then when you get to the beginning, use your selection tool, and here is your drawing with your pen tool. You can double click on it to select everything. I'm just going to delete this. You also have your line tool. It will enable you to draw objects or shapes on your stage with lines. And then we also have your pencil tool. Your pencil tool lets you draw strokes of lines on your stage. And then you can have the option also to increase the stroke and then change the way the stroke is interpreted. It could be straightened, so it would ensure that most of the edges are sharp. Okay, and then we also have smoothen. It will ensure that most of the edges will be smooth. We also have your brush tool. For your brush tool, you can have the option to make the size bigger and an option to change the type of shape your brush is going to have. So for now, let's just use the circle and this size. So observe closely that as I draw, the shape or the stroke becomes smoother. It's because of this smoothing. If I am going to turn this one to 0 or turn it off, notice how my lines will become. And if I am going to turn it up to 100, it will make my drawings a lot more smoother, like that. And lastly, we have your rectangle tool and other shape tool. Let me just change the color. So here is the rectangle tool. You also have here your oval and your polystar. Okay. For your polystar, you can turn it into a star instead of a polygon by selecting the under the tool setting options and star. So click and drag. There you go. For shapes, you will know that it's a shape. You will know that it is a shape because when you click on it, it will be highlighted like that with little dots. And then to highlight including the lines, you double click on it like so. And then you can convert this one into symbols. For example, I can perform a right click and convert to symbol. It can either be a movie clip, a button, or a graphic. For graphics, it's just an ordinary graphic that you have on your stage. But instead of the highlighting of everything, it becomes grouped like that. It has a thin blue line indicating that this is already a grouped object. This one you can convert into a movie clip. A movie clip is similar to your graphic with the difference that your movie clip can have an instance name so that it can be used later on for your action script. We also have here, we'll try to convert this one into a symbol button. Now, for buttons, you will notice that the appearance of the tree is still the same with a blue outline. This one is given an instance name, and this one, it also has an instance name, but the effect cannot be seen until we are going to test it. For the buttons, observe that instead of having so many frames, you only have these three states: the up, over, down, and the hit is actually the area where you can click it. So up is the state for your object as it appears on your stage. Now let's try to add over. Over is the part where when you put your mouse over it, it changes to that color. Let's say red. And then for down, it's when you put or when you click your mouse on it. So let's try to change the color to blue. Okay, so to test the movie, we can go to test movie and then test. So here you see that the graphic and the movie clip looks the same on your tested movie, but for your button, when you put your mouse over it, it changes to the color to the over, and then when you click on it, it changes to the color that we have as down. Okay, so that's it for drawing in Flash, and I hope to see you in the next video.